tough guy Mike Tyson comes out when it's not necessary to come out, I'm always in handcuffs. And it's unfortunately I have to fight and be that guy. I wish I could stop that guy. That guy haunts me.
Mike Tyson just smacked down Jake Paul in a way no one will forget. This isn't about the usual drama surrounding their fight prep. You might have tuned out of the Tyson versus Jake situation since the hype has faded quickly. Delay after delay, with Jake tossing around accusations of bribery, steroid use, and even rumors of cancelling the fight, have made it seem like a circus. However, something insane just happened. Mike Tyson, the legend, has finally snapped. Let's be honest, Jake Paul's antics are exhausting, as he seems to wake up every day thinking of new ways to be extra. But no one is on Tyson's level. Sometimes you think, Tyson, you've got nothing to prove, focus on your health. Yet, when someone like Jake challenges your skills, you'd want to set the record straight too. Tyson isn't one to stay quiet. First, Jake begged for this fight, and now he's dipping into the waters of strategic cheating. Classic Jake. Tyson, a beast in the ring, wasn't just beating opponents, he was crushing souls. Now, after hanging up his gloves in 2005, Tyson returned in 2020, and once again he's reminding everyone who the real champ is.
Jones fight, they made an agreement not to punch in the head. I'm pretty sure, because I watched that fight carefully many times, and that never looked like he was targeting Roy's head, which makes sense why Roy agreed to do the fight.
Tyson at 55 still had moves that made us all feel nostalgic. It was a reminder of why we loved boxing in the first place. Then we have Jake Paul, who has been making waves not because he is knocking out pro boxers, but because he is punching his way through internet fame and trash talking. His journey from YouTube star to boxer has been controversial, with wins mostly against influencers or retired athletes. But you have to admit, it is something to watch. He deflects accusations like they do not even faze him.
That's what I'm saying. It sucks. It's so bad.
Misinformation and disinformation on the internet right now is rampant.
Because nobody has the intellect.
You might wonder if Mike Tyson knew Jake had a less than stellar reputation. Why step into the ring? Tyson's decision wasn't about proving he could take on a younger fighter, but about reminding people what real boxing is. Not YouTube hype, but actual skill. Jake Paul's hype machine was in overdrive, as usual, with wild claims like calling himself the future of boxing and saying he would retire Iron Mike. The skepticism from the boxing community was obvious. People were chuckling, shaking their heads, or waiting to see if Jake could back up his words or just keep trash talking.
No, take us to shout. Oh no.
It wasn't just about Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul anymore. The spotlight shifted to the integrity of the sport itself. Jake Paul's reputation took a nosedive. The guy who was riding high on controversy in the boxing world now had a huge question mark over his head. Known for running his mouth, Jake suddenly found himself backpedaling. He tried to shrug it off, calling Tyson's accusations baseless and playing the victim card, but it was too late. The damage was done. Tyson's words carried more weight than Jake's protests, and the boxing world wasn't rushing to defend Jake. Instead, people started to question whether Jake's muscle and stamina were entirely natural. Steroids and performance-enhancing drugs are not new, but imagine training hard the old-school way only to discover your opponent has been using shortcuts. It's infuriating. Tyson then went on the Joe Rogan Experience on July 28 to 24 and admitted to using DMT during training, which shocked many.
I did this DMT stuff.
Right.
DMT is a psychedelic that has you seeing galaxies and questioning life, but Tyson didn't use it for a quick boost in the ring. He wanted to reconnect with himself and lose the mental weight. Tyson literally said, "I did this, Toad, and I lost that weight," referring to the venom from the Colorado River toad. This wasn't just a fitness gimmick, it was a spiritual journey to get his mind and body back. Meanwhile, Jake Paul, with his alleged shortcuts, is stuck in a world of synthetic boosts, while Tyson is on a natural high. Mike Tyson is honest, quirky, and totally unfiltered, talking about toads and psychedelic enlightenment, while still intimidating anyone who dares face him in the ring. His approach focuses on holistic improvement, mental clarity, and physical readiness through natural means. He has an old-school warrior mindset: no cheats, no shortcuts, just pure preparation. On the other hand, Jake Paul was now facing steroid accusations. It wasn't just a clash of boxing styles, but a full clash of ethics. Tyson stood for clean prep, while Jake dealt with shady allegations.
Raw meat,
Like, seriously, Mike, you're eating raw meat. Are you swallowing it, or remember?
So how did Jake Paul respond? He went into full defensive mode, jumping on social media, calling the accusations a smear campaign, and painting himself as the underdog, unfairly targeted by a legend. He claimed he was just working hard, trying to make his mark, while Tyson was trying to sabotage him, and yes, Jake even cried about it, playing the victim card to shift the narrative in his favor.